ask is, parenting, is it easy or is not easy? Again, there's something I want to ask. What if you're a mother and you're trying all you can to bring your children up in a godly way, in a way that society appreciates, but you find out that the children, they school or they are mingle with the society, and they find out that the children are learning another character. It's not what you taught the child that the child is doing. The child is doing another thing differently, and that thing has been burden to you. So what you do in that case? So this video today, I want to address some of issues, like some people, some parents are asking, like, who is to blame in raising up children? Is it their parents that are supposed to be blamed, or is it their teachers, or is it the society? I'm not talking about toddlers. I'm not talking about ones that are like infants. I'm talking about children. Let me say from age 5 and above. Yes, and you're trying your best to raise the child up, and at the end you find out that that child is not totally obeying that way you're showing him or her. You find out that after teaching the child at home, when the child go to school and come back, the child is behaving in another way. The child is behaving in a different way. What will you do? What will you do? Discipline that child all the time, or to make sure to know the kind of friends the child is following, or to know the kind of teacher that is teaching that child? Today's video, yeah, I want to share my own opinion, because sometimes I found out that sometimes when a child is behaving, people are asking, like, who is to blame? Is it that the parents of that child don't know how to train the child, or is it the fault, is it from the teachers, or the fault is it from the society? So I'm talking my own opinion on this matter, like, where everybody's asking who is to blame. Like, sometimes when you see a child, you see like maybe other siblings or other the big ones are behaving good, and that child is behaving abnormal. Like, that child is not following the footsteps of other ones. Maybe the child is so, it's like they are too hard to control. Let me just put it that way. Like, and who will you say that that person is the person's fault? Is it the person? Is it from the mother? Is it from the father? Is it from the society? Is it from the teachers? So yeah, I want to share my own opinion there. Training up children, people say that it's not easy. It's not easy, but God that gave you the children know that you are capable. This is the reason why God gave you the children. It's true that some parents misbehave now to children. Some parents don't know the value of children that God has given to them, and some of them are doing all sorts of things. I'm not talking about the couple that God gave them a child and they are doing their best and bringing up those that child in a godly way, in a moral way, best way. And after everything, you find out that that child maybe deviate from the way the parents are showing him or her, and doing otherwise, following another way that is not incorporates what the parents have taught him or her. So this place you are asking who is to blame. So the only thing I want to say there is that parents, they are the one that God have put that child in their care. Let me say, God will ask them about that child. So anything they have to do their best to know the kind of friends that child has, the people following, to do investigation to know who this child is associating with, so that they will know where the problem is coming from. Sometimes you can be trying your best, training your child, but maybe the child will go out, maybe the child make from the school. You'll find out that the child will be learning some things that is not the parents taught him or her, and it's from the friends. So when you you know how to caution it and how to stop it before it will escalate that it cannot be controlled, something like that. Yeah, so some people say that we should blame the society. Some people are saying that we should blame the teachers. Some people are saying that we should blame the parents, that the God that put those children in their care to take care of. Why are they allowing the society to train their children? Why would they allow their teachers or their friends to train their child for them? But to say here is that we have to ask God for his wisdom and ask God for grace to help us. Yes, because you cannot say that you are doing your best to train your child and you lock that child up. You don't want him or her to associate with other children. Just pray that God's hand will be upon your child anywhere that child is, and make sure that you make your children your friend. Make sure that the children are not hiding anything from you, that if anything happen, that child will be able to open up and say, Mommy, see what happened today. Daddy, see what happened today. Don't allow your children to be scared of you. Name your friend. Make your children your friend. And you see that if anything happened, or if you notice anything that is going on that is that abnormal, that is not normal like before or the way you want it, you identify it and know how to follow it, know how to caution it. And you find out that maybe it's either you separate the child from the friends or know what to do before it will escalate, that it will reach to the point that you cannot correct it anymore. And another thing I want to say is also that there's a children has different character, different attitude. That this child is calm, maybe another child will not be calm. It's not a must that all the children are so calm. It's not a must that all the children are withdrawn. There's some children that are so bad, they can talk, they don't have that fear inside them. There's some children that are shy, that everybody are so unique in their own way. Everybody are God created everybody in their own way, and those they are so unique. So it is that child that cannot sit that one place. It doesn't make that child a bad child. That your child is not that a child that when others are sitting, the child is sitting. It doesn't make that child a bad child. The only thing is that know how to follow him or her and know how to tell him, caution him. Surprised that a time shall come when that child will change. You'll be asking yourself, this is my child or this is not my child. So here, based on experience as a mom, so we have some things that we have encountered and some things that have helped us in life to, I think, to groom the children the way, let me say that, even God will appreciate and the society also. We are just doing our best. It's not by the power, it's not by might, but just doing it and asking God for his grace, and also asking God to help us to bring up these children the way that God will appreciate you at the end. What am I saying? Blaming maybe the teachers or blaming the society or blaming the parents in a training up a child. I don't think if we're supposed to blame the teachers or we're supposed to blame the society or even to blame the parents, but it's unless if the parents that are pampering their children, or when their child do something, they don't caution that child, that I say I can blame these parents. But as far as that parents are doing their best in a godly way, in a moral way, showing that child a way, but that child is a child that cannot sit one place, is a child that all the time he's here, he's there, that kind of a thing. God is seeing your effort. God is seeing your effort. And I will not say, don't give up. Don't give up. Hope on God, and you see what will happen at the end. That a child is jumping up and down or doing this and when he or she is small doesn't mean that that child is a bad child. Yeah, all your children, if you have one, if you have two children, three, you see that all of them have different character, different attitude, different behaviors. Even when they are twin, there's some twin that when you see them, their characters are different, meaning that everybody on earth have different purpose. They are so unique in their own way. Yeah, so we should not condemn any child that vibrant, that cannot sit one place on that kind of a thing. All the children are so unique, and we should not just be pushing blame on the parents, or pushing the blame on the teachers, or pushing the blame on the society. So I want to drop it here. Remain blessed.